about today's Weddings and Romance webinar. A big welcome to everybody for joining us. I want to let everybody introduce themselves first. So we have got Shanika in the house. Shanika, tell us who you are, where you're from and your prize today.
So I'm Shanika Ramsey and I'm from Jamaica Tourist Board. I cover the North and Midlands of the UK. And my prize today is £50 on our Jamaica rewards. So listen out for the questions at the end.
Super, thank you very much, Shanika. Good to see you. We've also got Brandon, who's an early bird, joining us at 6 o'clock in the morning. I can't even speak. Brandon, welcome. Tell us who you are, where you're from and what your prize is, please.
Thank you. My name is Brandon Reed, and I am, excuse me, the general manager and owner of Bliss Wedding Chapel right here in Las Vegas. First of all, it's an honor to be here. We are also giving away a £50 certificate toward any wedding or renewal of vows here in Las Vegas at our chapel.
Super, thank you very much, Brandon. Okay, and also Sandra from Majestic Resorts. She's having big technical problems today, so she sent me over her presentation. So I'm going to do that. So you'll have to bear with me a moment. I'm going to kick off, first of all, with Majestic Resorts. So let me just share my screen, and forgive me, it's a long time since I do this.
Hello, my name is Natalia Boschi. I am part of the sales department at Majestic Resorts. Thank you so much for joining today's presentation. During today's presentation, we're going to go through the different resorts, what makes each resort special, and also our free wedding package and why you should book your destination weddings at Majestic Resorts. Majestic Resorts is an all-inclusive chain with resorts in Mexico and the Dominican Republic. We are devoted to delivering a sense of community in an all-inclusive service, where all the details are attended and you will find the same quality standards in all of our resorts, from exemplary service to mixology, food, various a la carte dining options, facilities for weddings, for groups, for social groups, and also romantic packages. Majestic Resorts has 3 different brands. We have properties in Punta Cana and in Costa Mujeres, Mexico. Majestic Mirage is our all-suite, all-luxury brand, and we have 1 location in Punta Cana. Majestic Elegance Resorts has a resort in Punta Cana, Dominican Republic, and 1 in Costa Mujeres, Mexico. And Majestic Colonial, which is the very first brand with which we opened Majestic Resorts, has 1 hotel in Punta Cana, Majestic Colonial. I will start with the 3 resorts that we have in Punta Cana. They are located about a 30-minute drive away from the International Airport of Punta Cana. Located right next to each other, as you can see in this slide, we have Majestic Colonial, Majestic Elegance, and Majestic Mirage. All 3 resorts are completely separate from each other. However, they do share some facilities that are located in the red rectangles that you see on this slide. We have the multi-sports courts and the tennis courts located at the top left-hand side of this slide. And we also have the Caribbean Street, on which guests will find a kids club, a casino, a nightclub, and several stores to just spend the afternoon. Majestic Colonial Punta Cana was the very first property of Majestic Resorts. It is a family-oriented resort with a traditional Caribbean style. So as soon as you walk into this resort, you find palm trees everywhere, a traditional decor in the lobbies, in the restaurants, in the rooms, and everywhere you may see. The resort has a total of 3 swimming pools. 1 is located in the family section, and 2 are located in the Colonial Club, which is our adults-only section. We have 7 restaurants and 14 bars, and the total of rooms that we have for this resort is 658 rooms, divided between the family section and the Colonial Club. Here is the resort where you will find the biggest amount of family rooms. So if you're thinking about a wedding or a group that is targeting more of a family environment, this property would be the perfect fit. This resort, we offer Caribbean comfort. All of the suites were renovated in 2017 and they range from 532 square feet to over 1,064 square feet in the one-bedroom suite with jacuzzi. So you will find several different accommodations depending on what your clients are looking for. We have all of the rooms that start on the junior suite level and they all have a jacuzzi inside of the room. Then you will find features such as a swim out access, an ocean view or ocean front view, and if your clients are looking for a more spacious room or more privacy between the living room and the sleeping room, we have at this property the one bedroom suites. Also at this resort we have connecting rooms available. These are located in the junior suite category. Elegance Punta Cana is a resort that is located between Majestic Colonial and Majestic Mirage. Elegance Punta Cana offers a more adults-only oriented environment, with a larger number of rooms located in the Elegance Club, which is our adults-only section. In this hotel, you will find a one lagoon-style pool that is available for guests that are staying in the family all ages section, and 4 swimming pools that are exclusive for Elegance Club guests. We have a total of 7 restaurants and 16 bars, and the number of rooms in this property is slightly less from what we offer at Majestic Colonial. Here we have a total of 597 rooms, divided into 2 sections, the family section and the elegance. At this resort and this brand, what we offer is elegance with a view. So the property here offers incredible oceanfront views, and here you will find rooms that are literally steps away from the beach and the ocean. From there, you can have a wonderful view of the Caribbean Sea. As with Majestic Colonial, this resort also starts in the junior suite level. So the leading category for the family section would be the junior suite, and the leading category for the Elegance Club section would be the Elegance Club Junior Suite. Then you will find rooms that offer swim out access, that offer ocean front views, and also rooms that have the one bedroom suites that offer a more spacious environment. If you have guests that are looking for connecting suites, this resort also offers connecting suites in the junior suite category. Majestic Mirage Punta Cana is our newest property in the Dominican Republic. This resort is our all-suite, all-butler, luxury-oriented resort. In this resort, we offer the club amenities, meaning the butler service, upgraded in-room amenities, valley beds, that are given to all of the different room categories. So here, this resort will be ideal for those discerning clients that want to go for the luxury experience, no matter if they're traveling as a family or as an adult group. The resort has a total of 12 swimming pools, out of which 8 are located in the Mirage Club, which is the adults only section of this resort. We also have 8 restaurants, out of which 7 are a la carte and 1 is a buffet, and 14 bars. It is important to remember that in all of our resorts, in both destinations, all of the restaurants are included for our guests without any limitation, meaning that they can go as many times as they'd like to any of the a la carte restaurants during their stay without having to be staying at a specific room category. We also have a restaurant in each property that offers lobster and imported beef, and all of these is part of the all-inclusive experience without any extra charges. This resort has a total of 510 suites, and here we start in the one bedroom suite level. Bedroom suite level offers a superior experience in accommodations. The rooms here start at 1,000 square feet. Imagine that you arrive to your living room category and you have an amazing suite of 100 square feet. We also have different features such as the swim out rooms that offer an access to the swimming pool and a valley bed in your own private area, and also the sky view suites that offer a wonderful view. We have in this property the rooms that offer ocean front views and rooms that are located in family section and adults only section. In the Punta Cana properties, we have a free golf promotion. That means that all of the clients that stay there get a free round of golf if they're staying in the family sections of Majestic Colonial and Majestic Elegance. 2 rounds of golf if they're staying at the club sections of Majestic Colonial and Majestic Elegance, and unlimited golf if they're staying at Majestic Mirage. The free golf promotion also includes transfers. The golf course is nearby and they actually pick them up in the golf cart. I will talk a little bit about the resort that we have in Mexico, Majestic Elegance Costa Mujeres. This was actually opened by the end of 2019. So it is a newest resort that we have here in our Majestic Resorts. This resort is a more adults-only oriented resort. It has a total of 12 swimming pools, including 7 that are located in the Elegance Club. We have 7 restaurants. One of them is a buffet and the others ones are a la carte. And we have 12 bars, out of which 6 of them are swim-up bars. The resort has a total of 570 suites. 70% of these are located in the adults only section, which is the Elegance Club, and 30% of these are located. Here we say that we offer elegance with a wow. As soon as you walk into this resort, you will be impressed by the ocean views that you can have even from the lobby, from sitting in the piano bar, and then to all of the rooms that offer these amazing oceanfront views. As part of our unique suite experience, we offer swim out suites that are located on the ground level of all of our buildings. These swim out suites offer a private deck that either give you an access to the swimming pool connected to the main building swimming pool or to your own private pool. And we also have in the Elegance Club section the famous Elegance Club plunge pool suites. These, as you can see in the photo, give you a rooftop terrace with your own private plunge pool. You can have this type of room facing the gardens or the pools by booking the Elegance Club plunge pool suites, or you can have this type of room facing the ocean and guaranteeing an oceanfront view by booking the Elegance Club plunge pool suite oceanfront. Plus, all of the rooms here start at 532 square feet, and we have rooms that go up to 1,025 square feet. You can find activities for all in all of our Majestic Resorts properties, making these the ideal locations for a destination wedding group. You will find our daily and nightly entertainment with our Funjestic team. We have theaters in all of our properties that broadcast the nightly shows. We have sports bar, where you can go at night, and we also have a nightclub in our Punta Cana properties, and in Mexico you will find a nightclub environment in our sports bar. We also have a kids club, and the one in Punta Cana has also an outdoor section with water slides. And if you travel to Punta Cana, you will also have a casino. For a free honeymoon bonus. So if you have clients within the group that are celebrating a special honeymoon celebration, they can get this bonus for free. This honeymoon package includes a romantic breakfast in the suite, a romantic dinner, a bottle of champagne in the suite upon arrival, an upgrade to the next available room if it is available, early check-in, late check-out, a welcome banner in this door, and a 10% spa discount. So all you need to do in order to get this package is request it when you're making the booking for your clients. If someone within the group or you have an entire group that is looking for an adults only experience, I strongly recommend that you book them into the club section. The club section offers an adults-only environment within our resorts, by having private pools, private beach area, private lounges. We also have one restaurant that is open for club guests for a la carte breakfast and lunch. And we also have private bars, and in the room we have an upgraded experience. So they will have an espresso machine, they will have a bottle of liquor that is brand new and premium, and we also have butler service within the club sections. So I do strongly recommend that you go for this if you're doing an adults only group or someone looking for an adults only experience, because the guests that are staying in the adults only club sections will be able to enjoy the facilities and areas of the family section, but not the other way around. After speaking to you about the different resorts that we have and what the characteristics are of each of them, I will now go into more detail of the wedding package that we have, the different locations for ceremonies and receptions, and my top insights that we have for planning a destination wedding at any of our resorts. Offer a free wedding package that is exactly the same across the board. So if you have sold a wedding at Majestic Colonial, for example, and you want to sell a wedding at Majestic Mirage, the same free package applies for both resorts, also for both destinations. So it's very easy if you're already familiar with one of our resorts. This package can be obtained for free if you book a total of 105 room nights. It can be either 15 rooms or plus, 7 nights or more. The mix needs to add up to 105 room nights. A part of the free wedding package, what you get is you get services of a civil judge or a priest in the DR, because in the DR we also have a chapel to have Catholic weddings. All of the legal fees and taxes are included. The bride and groom, they get a special bracelet. So for example, in the properties that we have in Punta Cana, that gives them access to all 3 resorts. So if they're having their wedding at Majestic Mirage and then want to have a romantic dinner, just the bridal couple, they can go over to Majestic Elegance and have a dinner there, or they can spend the day there and vice versa. And they're the only ones that can do that. Only the bride and groom get this very special perk. And then our property in Mexico, since we only have one resort for the moment, what this special bracelet gives them is access to all of the resort. So if by any chance they're staying at the family section, they can access facilities and services from the club section. Important to remember, this is only for the bride and groom, not for the bridal party. We also give them a semi-private dinner for up to 60 guests, the complimentary wedding cake and toast for all of the guests that are included in the wedding. We give them a complimentary massage for the couple, a complimentary romantic dinner, and a lot of more things. Then we have an a la carte menu where they can pick the flowers that they want, the decor, the entertainment, and all of that, so that they can really customize their wedding by working with our on-site wedding coordinator. So in terms of locations, we have several options to offer our bridal couples in both the Punta Cana and the Costa Mujeres resorts. In terms of ceremony, we have the gorgeous beach gazebos available at all of our resorts. This gives the couples the opportunity to get married right on the beach with a beautiful ocean as the backdrop. We also have a garden gazebo. The garden gazebos are usually surrounded by vegetation, so this gives them more of a tropical vibe. And in Punta Cana, we have our chapel. So if you have any couples that are looking for a resort where to get married with a Catholic ceremony, this would be a perfect match. And in Costa Mujeres, we have a gorgeous sky wedding gazebo, which is the one that you see right on this photo. The Sky Wedding Gazebo gives them the opportunity of having a completely private event, as this venue is completely privatized for the wedding. This venue does have an extra cost. I will talk a little bit more about it on the following slides, but it is also one of our most popular venues in terms of ceremonies. As far as reception goes, we have a lot of options to pick from. For starters, we can have receptions in the beach area in all of our resorts. We also have poolside terraces where we can have events. We have wedding ballrooms. We have the convention center. We can do semi-private dinners at any of our restaurants. And also in Punta Cana, we have amazing oceanfront venues where you can have a gorgeous reception.
Okay, super. I hope you all enjoyed that presentation from Majestic Resorts. Linda and Sandra apologise profusely for not being able to be here. They were having massive technical problems with their screen. I will be doing the follow-up and sending the recording out for all of you, and their contact details will be there. If you have any further questions for them, please do reach out to them. You can pop them in chat and they will receive those also. So thank you very much. I am now going to hand over to Shanika, who's going to take us jamming in Jamaica.
Well, if you're going to jamming in Jamaica, say, oh, go on massive. I'm from Jamaica Tourist Board, as mentioned, and I'm going to speak to you all about romance in Jamaica. I'm not sure who has been to Jamaica before, or if you've booked Jamaica before. So if you have, or if you've booked your clients, just give us a hail or a thumbs up in the chat and let us go straight into our presentation. Oh, I see lots of thumbs and hearts. Thank you for booking Jamaica. So I just realized our district sales manager just joined us as well. So he's on call. He's Torrance Lewis. He's on screen as well. Or his email address is tlewis@visitjamaica.com. So Torrance, if you want to just give everybody a quick hail to say, Wagwan, welcome to Jamaica's presentation.
Welcome to Jamaica, everybody. You're in very capable hands. Not only is she an expert on Jamaica, she got married in Jamaica, so she knows everything that there needs to know about getting married or having a honeymoon in Jamaica. We're over to you, Shanika. Welcome on board, everybody.
Thank you, thank you. And as I mentioned before, I cover the North and the Midlands of the UK. My email address is on screen, so if you would like to email us, get in touch. If you have any questions following this presentation or webinar, please feel free to contact myself or my colleague Donovan Donaldson, who is actually on his way right now as we speak to Jamaica with a romance fam trip. There is a big expo that's happening in Jamaica right now called the Bridal Expo, where travel agents like yourself can actually visit the expo, meet vendors, hoteliers in the space, and create that relationship. So if you're doing business in Jamaica, it's much more easy and to communicate with these vendors, do something very creative, very intimate, very customizable as well for your clients. So a few quick facts on Jamaica. Not only are we the destination for romance, for weddings, but we are in the middle of the Caribbean Sea, which is so warm, so lovely. And this gives way to several activities that you can do, which I would say it's like taking a hot bath right now. If you would love to be in Jamaica, sending your clients to Jamaica for a wedding, there are several activities, romantic activities you can do on the sea right in Jamaica. Our language is English, even though you might hear occasionally our Jamaica dialect, which is Patois. So Wagwan Torrance. Torrance?
Everything is Irie, everything Irie.
Everything Irie. So it's good to know a few of these Jamaica dialects when you visit Jamaica, just so you can have a really cool and fun conversation when you're on island. But you know what? Jamaica is most known for reggae, dancehall music, or famous Bob Marley, notably, or Usain Bolt, the fastest man still in the world, or Jamaican bobsled team, or jerk cuisine and sauces if you want to get that extra spice and kick and that fresh farm to table experience for your clients and their guests, and wake up to the smell of Jamaican Blue Mountain coffee. And if you want to have a party for your clients afterwards, after being in a romantic dining experience, or if it's a wedding, the reception, oh, Jamaica is just fabulous in terms of our rums. So getting to Jamaica is easy. We do have direct services to Montego Bay from London Heathrow, London Gatwick, Birmingham, Manchester. I know Torrance is in the chat as well. So if you have any questions, please feel free to communicate with him. He'll be able to respond. And direct services to Kingston from London Gatwick. Weddings in Jamaica. We're speaking about romance today. And one of the advantages of getting married in Jamaica is that you can get married after arriving 24 hours. Some hotels, however, might tell you 72 hours or 3 days. And this is just to ensure that the process is very smooth. The bride, the guests, they've arrived in resorts, they've seen their location, they're comfortable with the process and the experience that they're getting for their guests. So there's a little buffer for some resorts. So make sure you check on this. And yes, you don't need to do a blood test to get married in Jamaica, and the processing fee is very minimal. The hotels will tell you that they have wedding coordinators who will make the experience hassle-free for the brides. So it's, again, that's definitely a plus in Jamaica. And we will say no problem if you want to customize the wedding experience or romance experience for your clients. Not only romance is associated with weddings, but also if you're popping that big question, if you want your clients to say, I do in Jamaica, the team in Jamaica will make that happen for you. What's important for any romantic experience, whether a wedding, whether it's a just dining experience, it's always the location, those Instagrammable moments. So from stunning venues, weddings are tailor-made for you. You will have the experience to do it on a beach, a garden wedding, whatever the location. As I mentioned, we will make it happen for you. So why Jamaica? Renewal of vows is very easy. To renew those vows in Jamaica, celebrate your wedding in luxury. However, we do cater for everyone. So we also have affordable weddings, very unique weddings and religious weddings. We cater to every experience, every religious experience. And after the wedding, what's next? Let the honeymoon begin in Jamaica. We have several locations in Jamaica that you can enjoy that honeymoon experience. If you're traveling for 7 days, for 14 days, tag on that honeymoon experience and then create that beautiful package for your clients. In destination Jamaica, we have such warm and lovely weather all year round. We have a very diverse product or vibrant culture, the natural beauty, and we are constantly innovating. We also have 6 distinct resort areas in Jamaica, and on screen, you will see them here, which is Negril, where we will say the West End. You have Montego Bay, or home of our Sangster International Airport, Ocho Rios, the centerpiece of Jamaica, Port Antonio, Kingston, the gateway to the Blue Mountains, home of Norman Manley International Airport, and the South Coast. So traveling around Jamaica is very easy. And keep in mind, traveling to Negril, Montego Bay, or Montego Bay, Ocho Rios, you can twin the resorts for your clients. If they're staying in Montego Bay, they can do a day trip in Ocho Rios and back. Staying in Negril, they can do a day trip to Montego Bay and back. So get the most out of the resorts in Jamaica for your clients. They all have unique characteristics. Negril is very laid back. Montego Bay, very fun, very vibrant, nightlife experiences. And Ocho Rios, get out of resorts, see those attractions. So our new campaign is Come Back to Jamaica, come back to adventurous, come back to romance. It's easy going in Jamaica. For Montego Bay or resort town, it's the home of Reggae Sumfest, Doctor's Cave Beach. 5 minutes from the airport, you will see the hip strip. Start enjoying destination Jamaica, the beautiful beaches, as well as the shopping experience. As I mentioned, we also have unique experiences such as the Luminous Lagoon. If you're visiting the Luminous Lagoon, visit in the night where you will really see the beauty of the lagoon. We have 4 championship golf courses in the Montego Bay area. So visit the destination if you're a golf enthusiast, if you want to be out enjoying the greens, Montego Bay is the resort for you. One of the things I should mention here is, seeing that we're on the topic of romance, is that when you do weddings in Jamaica, if you're doing a garden type of event or weddings, receptions, these golf courses will offer really fantastic views, especially for if you want to do photographs for your weddings. Or Rose Hall Great House or Greenwood Great House, again, nice backdrops if you want to take those lovely photos and capture those memories. You can also do weddings at the Rose Hall facility. It's a historic plantation. You can do a day tour, a night tour of the resort, of the attraction, but they also do weddings. My homework tip for you is to research right now, what's the history of Rose Hall Great House? And when you're speaking of weddings, you'll be amazed to see what the history is and why we would suggest getting married at Rose Hall Great House. It's a nice and fun type of experience. Martha Bray rafting, cruise along the rivers in Jamaica, and get very relaxed. And again, capture those photos. Here is just a quick video of what the rafting experience is like in Jamaica.
Jemmy pulled the raft to the hand down the Martha Bray.
This is my beautiful island of Jamaica. You can look and see the lush vegetation. The river raft tour takes about 90 minutes from top to the bottom. Watch the river glides along and you just cool off. You can listen to the sounds of the birds while they sing. It is very relaxing. Making your trip on the Martha Bray is the best trip you can ever have.
So please come again someday. And what is one of the ways that you can make that rafting experience really memorable? If you've just gotten married in Jamaica, please put that just married sign onto the back of the raft. Arrange that for your clients. Speak to the raft captain and they can jazz that raft for you. Put some nice floral decoration, and what a stunning photo that will be. So we've arrived in Montego Bay or Kingston, and we want to get to the centerpiece of Jamaica, which is Ocho Rios. Rough estimation, 2 hours from Montego Bay or Kingston, especially now that we have a new highway, the North-South Highway, linking Kingston and Ocho Rios. The memorable experiences or most famous attraction in the Ocho Rios area is Dunn's River Falls. And again, they also cater for weddings. Dolphin Cove experience, it's like 5 minutes away from Dunn's River Falls. Mystic Mountain, 5 minutes again from Dunn's River Falls. So you can do 3 attractions in the Ocho Rios area, very, very easy. Or Chukka Caribbean Adventures, if you want to do 9 miles, visit the birthplace and resting place of our legendary Bob Marley. Please feel free to book your clients into these experiences, especially if they're a big music fan. This is just a quick video of what some of the activities are like in the Ocho Rios area. What is Jamaica without some good fun, good vibe, and good partying? One of the good tips here is that if you're taking or booking your clients to Jamaica for their wedding party, you can also private hire those catamarans, those booze crews, and take the group out for a private experience. So make it fun, make it memorable, make it Jamaica. And if you want to come back to chill after all that partying, yes, you can do a day tour to Negril. Visit the world's famous 7 Mile Beach. Negril is for the very laid back, very casual. Kick off those shoes, look at the beautiful sunset. You also have the Rick's Cafe if you want to go for live music, live entertainment, or a little bit of cliff diving if you're brave enough. One of the famous activities surrounding romance or weddings is always trash the dress experience. And how cool would it be to trash the dress? Diving off the Rick's Cafe.
No visit to Jamaica is complete without a trip for cocktails in Negril and for the amazing 7 Mile Beach and the world's famous sunset on the cliffs. Enjoy the famous bar with friends, and a cocktail on the beach is a must. Set on a pristine 7 mile long beach and crystal clear blue Caribbean waters, where else but Negril? Be a romantic. Stroll the shoreline under the tropical sun or splash in the ocean just for fun. A spot of duty-free shopping before you head to the famous Rick's Cafe for more cocktails, people watching, cliff diving by locals, and the ever-popular sunset over the Caribbean Sea. A fun-filled day for everyone aboard Jamaica Tours. This is the ultimate Jamaican chill-out, man. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. So we've spoken about coming back to Jamaica just to be. So come back to Jamaica for loving, for romance. Or social media pages are Twitter at JTBUK, Instagram, Visit Jamaica, or official Facebook page is facebook.com/Visit Jamaica. And if you want to see what the team is doing in the UK, it's facebook.com/Jamaica Tourist Board UK. We have competitions, we post information that is important for travel, and also reminders of where we will be in the UK visiting you, our wonderful agents. Here is something not to forget. If you are booking Jamaica, which I know you are, go to jamaicarewards.co.uk and log those Jamaica bookings. You will start earning cash incentives and get the opportunity to qualify for our romance fam trips or general fam trips. As I mentioned earlier, my colleague Donovan is on his way to Jamaica. He's going to the Bridal Expo. He's seen all different hotels associated with romance and activities, some of the attractions you saw in the videos just now. And this could be you on our next trip to Jamaica. Romance, adventure, breathtaking, playful, craving. Come back to Jamaica. Come back to the vibe that comes alive in Jamaica. This is our new campaign, which is Come Back, encouraging you or agents to send your clients back to Jamaica for these memorable experiences.
What the world needs now is more than a vacation. We need to come back to feeling our best selves again. Back to inviting. Back to loving. Back to life. Back to the little bit of Jamaica that's inside all of us. Come back to being lively again. Back to laid back. Back to romantic. Come back to the vibe that comes alive in Jamaica.
Thank you, everyone. Again, I'm Shanika Ramsey. My colleague Torrance is also online, and Donovan is on his way to Jamaica in that warm, cool temperatures of Jamaica. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Shanika. Any questions you've got for Shanika, pop them into the Q&A and she will answer them very shortly. So now we are going to move across to Viva Las Vegas. We've got Brandon here who's going to show us this amazing concept and getting married in style in the chapels. Brandon, over to you. You need to unmute.
There we go. Thanks so much, Sarah. First of all, thank you for taking the time to listen to our presentations today. We know that you have a lot of things to do, and we're glad that we're on your list. So thank you for tuning in. My name is Brandon Reed, and I am general manager and owner of Bliss Wedding Chapel in Las Vegas. And I'm going to try and share this screen with you here. Does everybody see that? Hope we do. There we go. Okay. And then I'm going to come over here and do this. There we go. Okay. So again, I am owner of Bliss Wedding Chapel, and we are basically the newest wedding chapel in Las Vegas. We've started off in 2020, October of 2020 is when we opened our doors. And boy, I tell you, it's been quite an interesting experience. We actually were under construction right during the pandemic, which is not something I would recommend to anybody. But there was a lot of unknowns going on. But I will say that things have worked out amazingly well. I'm glad to report that people still want to get married in Las Vegas, and they still want to get married. How about that? They still want to get married after a worldwide shutdown. So very grateful for that. I think my takeaway from the whole thing is that I'm just very thankful for a lot, but especially that we can open up a business that appeals to so many. So again, Bliss Wedding Chapel is the newest wedding chapel on the Strip in about 30 years in Las Vegas. Many of you have been to our great city and noticed that we're basically known as the nuptial capital of the world. There's over 40 wedding chapels located in our fair city. Each chapel has boasted, being around for a very long time. But when you think of weddings in Las Vegas, you think to yourself, well, I know that a lot of movie stars or sports figures or famous people have gotten married there, and certainly that's true. This is a shot here of Elvis Presley and Priscilla getting married at the Aladdin Hotel, which is now Planet Hollywood. Sadly, it's the suite that they were married in is no longer there. But that's kind of the story about Las Vegas. If you've been around for about 10 years, it's time to tear you down and build something over you. Another shot is, of course, Richard Gere and Cindy Crawford when they got married here in Las Vegas. Very quick and simple, and it was in the middle of the night, as most of them tend to do. Bruce Willis, Demi Moore as well, and of course Michael Jordan. And I'm not really even sure if he's still married to her or not, but there is certainly a lot of weddings taking place. But mostly, the weddings that take place in Las Vegas are people like you and me, our friends and our family, our neighbors, by the thousands. Las Vegas Convention and Visitors Bureau just announced with the Marriage License Bureau here in town that over 1 million couples have been married in Las Vegas just in the last 50 years. So it's a very interesting town for a lot of reasons, but some people come to Las Vegas for specifically to get married, and that's exactly where we come in. We're located right on the Las Vegas Strip. We're within 10 to 15 minutes of any hotel or resort that's in the resort corridor. For us at Bliss Wedding Chapel, we offer a multitude of choice. There's a lot of different types of ceremonies that are offered in our town. Mostly our signature chapel weddings, or what we call basically our traditional weddings. And this is where bride and groom, family, friends will come in, and they'll be a part of the ceremony, and they can come and go. And usually the ceremonies are about 30 minutes. And so there'll be, and that's actually a selling feature for us, because a lot of times people will just want something very quick and simple, but they also want it to be done in a respectful and a memorable way as well. So we're very much on board with that philosophy. It's almost sacrilegious to not have an Elvis ceremony in Las Vegas, or at least to feature an Elvis themed wedding. And so obviously most wedding chapels that are in Las Vegas do feature this, and we are no exception to that. So Elvis, he's such an iconic figure in Las Vegas as well as the world over. And so we have some really great and talented Elvis impersonators. They call them tribute artists. And I think I can attest that he is alive and well. I see him every day. So it's a really great experience to have part of the Elvis. We call them Elvi when they're here. They can dress up as a 1950s Elvis, or if you would like to have something more of the 60s and that era where he was in the movies such as Blue Hawaii and stuff. And then there's the 1970s Elvis as well, representing different eras of his life. But definitely Elvis is in the building here at Bliss Wedding Chapel. We also offer outdoor locations as well. These are iconic. You already know that Las Vegas is kind of central to a lot of really great and wonderful places that surround us. For example, the Grand Canyon, we offer weddings that are actually in the Grand Canyon. We offer weddings at Valley of Fire, which is, if I were ever to go to Mars, I would imagine Valley of Fire to look like Mars, or Mars to look like Valley of Fire. We also do Red Rock Canyon, which is about 45 minutes to the west of us here. And then we also do we provide services at a ghost town, which is very, again, very iconic and very Southwest United States. So we offer something for everybody, and it is definitely not just for weddings, but for vows, renewals, as well as for commitment ceremonies as well. We offer a first look service. The bridal suite is basically, it's a dedicated area here in the chapel. So it's not only just the suite itself, but it's also a bride's dressing room. And there's a little outdoor private veranda where the bride and her bridesmaids, mothers, mother-in-law, that kind of stuff can go and congregate. It can also be away from the rest of the family and friends that are waiting, so that when she appears, it's like that first look, she's appearing for the first time. The chapel itself, this is our large chapel area here. It boasts almost the largest wedding chapel in Las Vegas in terms of seating space. And we can seat 50 people here. And these ceilings here are 50 meters. Oh, no, is that right? Yeah, 50. No, yeah, 50 meters. No, 10 meters. 50 meters. Sorry, 10 meters high. So they're actually quite high. And they have the chandeliers. We have a sound system, state-of-the-art sound system in here, where we have speakers that are in the ceilings, as well as subwoofers, because everybody has a song. And so unlike most chapels in town, there's not an opportunity to play your song where you've met, and that when that song comes on, you look at each other, you're like, oh, this is when we first met. Or this is, we were on that Ferris wheel, or whatever happened during that time, but everybody has a song. And so we accommodate those requests, and not just accommodate them, but we blast those songs so that it's concert quality. And it's really quite an amazing thing. And when Elvis is in the building and he is singing Viva Las Vegas at the end of the ceremony, it just brings down the house. Everybody is up and standing and dancing, and it's just really a great experience. This is our outdoor courtyard, our patio area. We also do ceremonies in this area as well. It's adjacent to the chapel. It's actually attached to the chapel, but it is an outdoor space, and we can seat actually 20 people in this area here. We offer limousine service. Our limousines are state-of-the-art new stretch limousines that will pick couples up from your hotel and then take them down to the wedding chapel and then take them back to the hotel again. All of us have been to a city that we don't recognize or that we're not familiar with. And, you know, it's just one less thing that a bride and groom has to worry about, and that is to navigate to the wedding venue. So this car will actually come and pick them up. And once they're in that car, they don't have to worry about another thing. They just sit back, relax. And that's our goal, really, is to just make sure that, you know, couples are enjoying the day. For those of us who have been married or gone through that experience or even participated in a wedding in terms of planning and stuff, you know that it can be a very stressful event. And in many ways, in many cases, it actually takes away from the beauty of it. And so at the end of the day, you're just looking at each other where you're like, did we just really do that? And I'm so tired. We want people to, so our goal here at the chapel is to have people not only experience something wonderful and beautiful, but also to look back on it and say, hey, that was really a great experience. And you know what? I would do it again. We would do it exactly the same way. So our goal here is to take that stress and a lot of that angst and anxiety that comes along with planning a wedding and participating in a wedding away. We want couples to just enjoy the moment and to breathe in and breathe out and just relax and have a beautiful and a wonderful day. We have an on-site florist here at the chapel. We jokingly call her Edward Scissorhands because she's just crazy. It's what she makes and creates is nothing short of incredible. So if you have a bride that has seen something on social, TikTok or Facebook or Insta or whatever, or just, you know, something that she's seen in a magazine, just have her snap a picture of that and send that to us. We have, again, talent here that is able to create these types of bouquets for a bride if she wants. Now, what we offer in our packages are basically standard bouquets, and those are with roses. We do the tight, hand-tied Martha Stewart type bouquets, but we also do, you know, the teardrop type as well. So, but roses are basically the standard, what we offer, and then we offer those in a variety of different colors. So red and white, peach, pink, yellow, and lavender. So those colors are optional and at choice. So any bride who wants any of those colors can have those at obviously no additional charge. But for upcharge right here, if they want something special, we can absolutely do that. We offer wedding cakes as well. Sometimes couples, you know, you're here in Vegas, the last thing you're thinking about is, you know, wedding cake, you know, where do we get that and how do we order it and that kind of stuff? Well, look no further. We can do that for you here. No problem. We can personalize those and we can order them in a variety of different sizes. Photography. That's really an important thing for any ceremony. The photos. So we offer digital photographs that are part of the wedding package, and we also offer digital downloads as well. So the download is available within 24 hours, and then they can just download that to their desktop and watch that at any time. The digital photos, we offer a photo album as well, and that is all inclusive. Everything is included. All of those photos that were taken, there's usually around 100 photos that are actually taken that are redigitized and they're remastered, and they're edited and put into a really nice format for them. Again, the photos, I can't emphasize that enough. They're so important. And then we have different venues in and around or spaces in and around the chapel itself that provide really great backgrounds for photographs. We have our famous flower wall. This was actually created by an 18-year-old girl here in town. She had a little booth in a little area here called downtown Summerlin, and I walked by this booth and I looked at her creations and I was like, that is exactly what we want. And so I hired her to create an entire wall for us. And she is fantastic. So anyway, so that's our flower wall. We also have different murals. We have outdoor spaces as well that are unique to the wedding chapel here, as well as denotes that, hey, I got married in Las Vegas. So I'm gonna play a video here for you. If it does not play the right sound, I'm just gonna mute the sound and then and talk to you. But this will hopefully give you kind of an idea of what it's like to get married at Bliss Wedding Chapel in Las Vegas. Okay, so a couple of things about that video. I am not a minister, and so the minister that you saw is not me, but it is me. And then the models were that's my son and his wife. And I was thinking to myself, who could be cheap models? And then they came to mind. So you know, your kids will do pretty much anything for you. So anyway, grateful for them. So let's see if I can get the next. No, don't want to do that. There we go. So just a couple more things about getting married in Las Vegas at Bliss Wedding Chapel. We are currently the highest rated wedding chapel in town, which is a distinguished honor for us. We are so grateful for that. We're 5-star on both Google and Yelp at TripAdvisor. So really happy about that. For being just fairly new, our staff, we've worked in the wedding chapel business at different wedding chapels, all of us, for the last 25 years. So we know what we're doing. And it's been a job that I've always kind of worried about whether or not I would find something that would keep me happy, as well as the other people who I would work around. And I'll tell you, it's been a really great experience. So again, 5-star, and it's something that we strive really hard for every single day. So, but wanted to also tell you about Las Vegas. You know, it's a great town. It's a very easy town to market. There's always something going on here. So we affectionately call it a wedding moon destination, in the sense that you've just got something going on all the time here. You can stay at 5-star hotels, and they're not just hotels here. They're resorts and they're destinations in and of themselves. You could stay at the Venetian or at Wynn or Encore, at Aria, at the Waldorf Astoria, and never leave. You could just stay there the whole time and just thoroughly enjoy yourself. And if you're a foodie, if you're into food at all, this is the place. You could stay here for an entire year and eat at a different restaurant every single day. I mean, it's just quite fantastic. Lots of accolades for the food scene going on in Las Vegas. It's also a destination that is kind of the nucleus to some really great things to see, from Hoover Dam to obviously the Grand Canyon, to Zion's National Park, to Valley of Fire, to Red Rock, to Death Valley. And we're 4 hours drive from Disneyland. So a lot of people will include Las Vegas as part of their fly drive experience. And so it also is such a great selling tool for couples who are getting married. If they want to get married, they can get married in Las Vegas, but they can also not just stay in Las Vegas, although they can go elsewhere and experience some really great things in the southwestern part of the United States. One more thing about the Marriage License Bureau, getting married legally here in Las Vegas. It's probably the easiest thing you'll ever do with a government agency, is to get a marriage license here in town. And that is not by mistake. That's actually on purpose. So the Marriage License Bureau is located just about 3 blocks away from us. It's in the downtown sector of Las Vegas. They are open every day of the year. So Christmas Day, they're open. Easter Sunday, they're open every single day from 8 in the morning until midnight. So accessibility is super easy, very simple. You go down there, any cab driver, Uber, Lyft driver, they all know where the Marriage License Bureau is. We have what's called a pre-application form that you can fill out online at your home. It's good for 1 full year. So if you're getting married, next October, you would fill out your form in October, and then you would have 1 full year to come here to Las Vegas and get that license. But what that does is it greatly expedites your experience at the Bureau. It's probably about a 15-minute process to get that license. There's no blood test. There's no waiting period. That is to say, you could fly in on a flight, get in a cab, drive to the Bureau, get your license, come to the chapel, get married, and head back out of town again. Not that anyone would ever do that, but it's very possible that you could do that. So it's very, very simple. All that's required is basically a driver's license or a passport. That's it. So no birth certificates, no translation of that certificate, no divorce papers, if that applies to any of your couples. All of that, it sounds really oversimplistic, I know, but I'm here to tell you that that's what it is. All in all, it takes about 15 minutes to get that license. And once you have that license, then you're good to go. So, and then one final thing, we do have all of our packages are commissionable to travel agents. We realize that you guys are not just doing a service here, that you're in business as well. And we want to make it worth your while. So all of our packages are totally commissionable. If you need to get a hold of me at all, I am Brandon, Brandon @blisschapel.com. You can email me at any time. You can also contact Sarah and get our contact information as well. But to wrap up, very thankful that I had this opportunity. And again, if you have any questions whatsoever, please let me know.
Super, thank you very much, Brandon. I will be sending out the copy of the recording with Brandon's contact details. So if you've got anything else that you need, you can just ask him away on email. Okay, I don't think we've got time for questions because we're so overrunning today. But I do quickly want to go through where we ask you the questions. So quickly, if we can all go to chat. Jamaica have had to leave and they've got a prior appointment. So you remember Shanika talking about trashing the dress. Where would you go to do that? Daisy, you're on fire. Super. And you remember the first presentation we did from Majestic Resorts? Very, very quick. It's a simple yes or no answer. So is there a wedding package exclusive to every hotel? Okay, everybody said yes. I think she's worded it wrong because what she meant, she's put no, but what she means is there's not one for all. So it's the opposite to what she said. So the answer is yes. Carol, you're the first person. And last but not least, Brandon, what is your question?
Our question is, where are we located in Las Vegas? What street are we located on?
Oh, you need the name of the street. It's there in front of you.
That's a freebie. Sorry.
That's a real freebie. Hang on. So let's see who's got the first one. Come on, it's on the screen in front of you. Nobody's put the exact yet. If you're looking at the screen, it's there. Maxine, you're the first person. Super. Big thank you to everybody for joining us today. Sorry we've overrun, but I hope you've learned a lot. Any further questions, as of tomorrow, you'll be able to reach out to Brandon. Thank you very much, Brandon. Your presentation was brilliant. Thank you as well to Shanika, Torrance, and to the team at Majestic Resorts. Thank you. Keep sending your bookings to these guys' ways. They're completely trade friendly, want to work with you, and we'll see you all tomorrow. We've got the luxury webinar tomorrow. Thank you, Brandon, much appreciated.
Thanks, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye.